Hey everyone, Dan and Leslie back for another Universal dining review.
We are going to probably my favorite place on Universal property. This place is outstanding every single time. It is Strong Water Tavern over at Sapphire Falls Resort.
The only bad thing about this is actually physically getting there. So we are staying at Sapphire Falls for 3 nights to do Halloween Horror Nights stuff. And we thought it perfect time to go ahead and review Strong Water Tavern at Sapphire Falls. Now you can go there and park in the parking garage, but you're gonna have to pay to do that. They do take dining reviews, but it's on Resi, right?
Yes.
It's on Resi, so you can't do it through the Universal app. So they don't make it super easy eating here. However, if you are staying at Cabana Bay, or you're staying at Sapphire Falls or Aventura, really anywhere on Universal property. Royal Pacific is right across the road. Yeah, so I would highly recommend checking this place out. I am very excited. I'm excited to see if it is as good as we remember.
I want to try all the things. What's really fun about this place is that there's lots of tapas. They have really great drinks. It's like a rum-based bar, so you know there's like kind of different spins on some of your traditional favorites. It's just all around good.
Yeah, so it is a restaurant, but it is primarily a bar in the lobby of Sapphire Falls. It has indoor seating, it has outdoor seating, it has a screen there that you can watch like a game on, which is fantastic. They have a great selection of rum, really good rum specialty drinks. They don't open until 4 p.m., so it is definitely a dinner type of place. They do stay open pretty late though. The drinks, the bar on Saturday night is staying open till 1 a.m. I think that's on weekend nights. So all that to say, don't expect to get like a full-blown meal here for each and every person. Like Leslie said, this is all tapas appetizers from all across the world, but they are shareable plates, not meals. So it's kind of like similar to Haleo. You're gonna wanna order multiple things for the table and just kind of share.
I wanna go.
All right, so there's only one way to find out if it is as good as we remember. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. We have arrived.
Okay, so I'm really excited about everything that we've ordered. We've actually already ordered our food. They have done a little bit of a menu change at some point because they used to have patatas bravas on the menu, but that's no longer. I honestly didn't recognize like anything else that we've gotten in the past that isn't on the menu either. But I did recognize things that I know that I've loved.
Strong Water is a full-service rum bar. They've got a ton of different rums, which is fantastic. They make all of their specialty cocktails with rum. I got the rum old fashioned, which I've had before. Side note, it is fabulous. Hopefully this one is made as good as I can remember. It absolutely is. It's got some cinnamon in it. Whatever. This is fantastic. I love this thing.
Today, I got the Mai Tai. I don't think I've gotten this one before here. All right, that is a strong drink, but it is also very well balanced and delicious.
So important to know about Strong Water is that this is kind of a full-service restaurant. They are tapas only, so they have tapas from all over the world. So we've got one of things from different kind of regions. So we got Colombia in there, we got Jamaica, we got Little Haiti, we got Mexico, Puerto Rico. They also have things from the U.S. Virgin Islands, Little Havana. So we've got all kinds of different regions and fantastic little tapas. Just understand that this is very much kind of like Haleo. Like you're gonna want to order a number of things. So we got like 5 tapas to split between the 3 of us. And then we may or may not get a dessert.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because this is really good food.
I am so looking forward to this. This is one that I've been looking forward to for a while. Now, they do not take reservations through the Universal app. However, you can make reservations through Resi.com. So if you're looking to come to Strong Water and you don't want a chance like just walking up, definitely take advantage of that.
That is a good point because today we are staying here at Sapphire Falls for the weekend, and today it was raining, of course, like it does in the summer in Orlando in the afternoon. They open up at 4 p.m. here, so we were going to come at 5, and we did, but it was a 45-minute wait to get in because we did not make reservations. So they have indoor seating, they also have outdoor seating, but all the outdoor seating was closed because of the rain. So just understand the rain does affect getting in here to get a table. Okay, so they bring out the tapas as they are ready. What?
Sorry, I took a bite.
We got the octopus first. It's grilled octopus. I remember loving this before. How is it?
Octopus is in general not my favorite. Jennings just tried it and he is struggling. What?
You don't like it?
To get that bite down.
It's actually really well done. It's not chewy. It's perfect consistency for octopus. It's grilled like you got those crispy bits on the outside, and the inside is like just the perfect temperature. They do have like garnish, so there's a like potatoes and slaw on the top, which I'm going to devour. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's as good as I remember, maybe better.
So everything arrived at once. We have a very small little booth, so here we go. So I'm gonna start with the
That is the arroz con pollo.
yes, it is. All right, so here we go.
Chicken and rice.
I feel like that has like such a beautiful mix of flavors in it. The rice is cooked perfectly. All the meat in there is cooked perfectly. You've got your onions. Everything is just really, really top notch.
Yeah, the flavors are great. I think this is probably going to be more of Jennings' speed versus the octopus, which he didn't really care for. Next, we got the goat curry, which...
That thing is just so tender.
The goat is super tender. The rice in the center of this curry dish, the coconut rice is fabulous.
That goat is so tender. Oh my gosh. I think Jennings will actually really like this too. All right, so the next is going to be the tuna ceviche. So it's like 4 slices of tuna on top of kind of a bed of lettuce. I'm not sure if the lettuce has any flavoring on it, with a little stuff of fruit, and then they've got these like odd little chips.
It's good.
That is like pepperines. So well cooked. Oh wow. That's delicious.
Okay, last up from Colombia, we have the empanadas. So there are 2 that come out in an order. It feels very flaky, feels very full, and it feels kind of warm. So hopefully I don't burn my face off trying this.
Oh my gosh.
That may be the best empanada I've ever had. That's fantastic. It's like
I didn't know empanadas were supposed to taste that good.
it's like a crispy fry bread. That's fantastic, and it's like sweet and then savory at the same time. That's incredibly good.
If I would have to rank everything, 5 being the worst, octopus is terrible. I do not like how it tastes. I think 4th would have to go to like probably the tuna, because I feel like it's got a little, it's a little too much, like a little too much seasoning. Number 3 would have to go to the goat, and then the empanadas are pretty good, and the chicken and rice is very good, very well.
We are going to finish eating. We may or may not get dessert. We'll let you know. And we will finish this up at home.
All right, we are back.
All right, before we dive into this amazing review, if you are looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us over at Fantastical Vacations. We plan Disney destinations, Universal, cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts.
And if you want to go to Halloween Horror Nights,
We're
reach
your
out.
people.
All right, Strong Water, as usual, was amazing. We absolutely loved our meal here. What'd you think?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just get right into it, because first off, ambiance and theming. Like, this bar has this bar lounge dining establishment has indoor and outdoor seating. It was a little rainy, and so they were not using the outdoor seating whenever we went, but the indoor seating, it's got, like Dan mentioned in the whenever we first started, that they've got a big screen so you can watch like football games or something. They've got lots of different types of seating, high bars and low tables and booths and just all kinds of fun things.
It was a little bit unfortunate because it did take us a little bit of time to get called back so we put our name on a wait list. We did not make a reservation through Resi. They said 45 minutes. It ended up being a little bit earlier than 45 minutes, but because they weren't using the outdoor seating area, that really cut down on the amount of tables they had in the restaurant. And we went at 5 p.m. to check in. Again, it was about 35 minutes before we actually got called to our table. Once we did, though, the experience was fantastic. Yes. So let's just start with ambiance and theming. I think it is spot on with what they're going for. It flows through the theme of Sapphire. It is really, really well laid out between, like, you start off like with the bar on one side and kind of flows into the high bars or the high boy tables, and then into the low seating, and then finally outside. Really, really well designed. The theming across the board is really good.
Yeah, so we gave ambiance and theming a 4. All right, let's talk service.
We've always had great service here, actually. Our waiter, so we did stop in for a drink the first night we were staying at Sapphire Falls, and our bartender was fantastic. We just sat at the bar, walked right in, sat right down. He was great, but specifically when we ate for dinner, our waiter was fantastic. He recommended things. He was very quick, checked on us a ton. He was almost up there. Like, it was very, very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, so he was fantastic. So we gave him a 4.5.
Drinks specifically, this rum bar, yes, they have beers on tap. Yes, they have other different spirits, but they primarily specialize in rum. They've got a lot of different rum-specific cocktails, which we find they do very, very well. So I've gotten the rum old fashioned here. I got it again. I got maybe a couple of them. Done really, really well. One large cube. It's very balanced. It's always super solid on the balance. They put in some like Fireball whiskey in there as well, so it's got a little bit of kick, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of heat hit you on the back of the throat. It was well done. It's been well done before. It is pretty consistent across the board.
Yeah, and I got a Mai Tai, and then I also got a rum-based mule, which was very interesting. Had a nice little, like, almost lemony, citrusy spin to it. Both of them were just top notch. I mean, I don't think we could give drinks anything less than a 5.
5, for sure. Finally, the food. We got 5 different appetizers, and the one thing that we didn't film, we did end up going ahead and getting a dessert. We got the churro bowl, which is basically churros formed into this bowl, and they put dulce de leche ice cream in it. It was fantastic, but let's talk about the actual food.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got the octopus, we got the curry goat, we got the empanadas. Those were the best empanadas I've ever had in my whole life. Let's see, what else did we get? We got
the arroz con pollo, so the chicken and rice, we got that.
Yeah, every single dish was fantastic. Octopus is just not my thing necessarily, but it was done well, and I enjoyed my one bite that I took just to try it. But everything else, I mean, like, all of it is just spot on and absolutely delicious.
I love the octopus. It had the perfect amount of char on the outside. The inside was perfectly well done. The flavors were just melded very well together. The ahi tuna was the last thing that we got. Right. The ahi tuna was cooked perfectly, very well prepared. I really love the curry goat. We've gotten it here in the past. It's got a great flavor, and that curry goat the goat itself is just super
so tender,
just really tender. It's like a really tender pot roast, and then that rice, that coconut rice in there is just really, really good. Like you said, the empanadas, I never knew empanadas could actually be that texture, that consistency. It was like fry bread with empanada stuff inside. I don't know, just so good.
Yes, it was delicious. So anyway, all that to say, we gave food a 4.5.
So if you add all of that up and divide by 4, You get a 4.5, which is spot on for this restaurant. Anything above a 4, we will absolutely be back. We know we'll be back here. We knew before we went we would be back here. The only problem is getting there. And if you know, like we've reviewed some restaurants in City Walk because they're easier to get to. You park, you go through security, and you're right there in City Walk. Not only would you either have to, so we get free parking at the theme parks in the parking garage. So that's probably where we would park to go here if we weren't staying here or on property somewhere. But then you'd still have to walk all the way or take a boat from City Walk to Sapphire Falls.
Yeah. It just is a little challenging. If you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
And we will see you on the next video. Sorry, sister.